Money conversations, we've been making business moves. Contemplating how to get it, need to get in tune. Different topics, we got options, you could pick and choose. If more income ain't the outcome, gotta switch the mood. We tryna help you to improve, thanks for asking. Road to riches, speak on broker days and past tense. Wealthy habits, lately I just wanna stack chips. Took a risk and we've been running up a bag since. G-Vast Quest, quick to make a couple G's. Detox, spitting knowledge, put you on your feet. Bug out, got the plate, make sure to pray before you eat. At the table with the winners, come and take a seat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Thanks for Asking podcast show. You're talking to the guests. You're looking at the guest, Detox Jones, my man Bug Out over there.
That's right.
I'm trying to see if I can get him in the camera.
No, not today, bro.
Fucking camera went out and all that, man. Fuck it though. Today we got our guest. He owns Music Buff Radio. His name is Vaughn. He's gonna tell us. He's gonna tell us his business, his story. We're gonna have a great interview today. What's going on?
Yeah, what's poppin', my bro?
Good seeing you, man. Good seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you too, man.
So, I don't want to, I want you to express yourself better than me. What is it that you do?
Shit, man, I do a lot of shit.
I'll
just say
I'm gonna work a whole
You gotta explain your lot of shit.
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna break it down. I started off as a DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Around South Jamaica, and we was the DJs on the block.
Yeah.
And it was a drug block, like everybody's been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was a drug block that made like 20 grand every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we was the DJs. We kept the music going morning, noon, night.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we wasn't doing that, we was making beats and shit like that because we had our own rap group back in the days. We would call Moet. You know what I'm saying? We're actually recording some shit right now for a 23 album. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yes. I mean, at the time that we were coming up, man, Queens was a hotbed, man.
Yeah.
For rappers and up and comers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And our peers were Onyx, Lost Boys, Organized
Slumlords.
Slumlords.
Now I say that because he gave that hot beat. Monkey see, monkey do. Coming after you, better shit to like the flow. That's how we do.
No doubt. You know what I mean? And just coming up around the way, DJing and producing beats and shit like that. I came to meet Bug Out. And he was a barber. At the time, they were on 116th Avenue.
Hey, I remember that.
You know what I mean?
I
remember too.
That was Cal Shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What up to Cal?
What's good, Cal?
Big shots to Cal.
Big shot. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Being that we was already doing that, Bug was like, "Yo, we need some beats."
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? We went to the studio, cooked up some hot fire, and we just kept doing what we doing and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It shit just never stopped. But as time went on, different needs came up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got these groups. They need exposure. Like, hard to get on the regular radio.
Yeah.
Let me come up with my own radio station.
Yeah, that's fire right there.
So, you know what I'm saying?
And when was this?
Huh?
What year was this?
Actually, man, it's like 7 years ago, man. 2015. 2015 that I said, yo, that's that. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you get your own radio station?
Well, nowadays it's easier to do it because most of these radio stations are internet.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. There was a point early on that we was on the FM dial.
Really?
Yeah. But the establishment that we were working with, they actually got flagged by the FCC. And,
so it was on some like pirate shit, no doubt.
Yeah. So So, breaking into it that way is not as easy as one might think. But we've been doing the internet radio for a couple years, and we've been getting traction because we primarily deal with artists that are up and coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised how much talent is on these New York City streets.
Wow, shit. I probably
You'd be surprised.
I should have called you when I was, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You should.
That's what this purpose is for, so we link now.
You should have my number on fucking speed dial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real,
because I pretty much I'm an encyclopedia for pretty much everything that you need to know.
And that's the beautiful thing of podcasting.
Yeah.
The connections.
Yeah, I do, you know what I mean? I do a lot, and I know a lot of people, and I'm just ready to go every day, all day.
So, give me, I'm going to go back a little bit. I know you was producing for Bug. What was your experience like being a producer in the music industry? And what's the difference from when you started to now?
Oh, the shit was dope. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Back in the days, just
that MP,
just dealing with, you know what I'm saying, the different artists and shit like that we was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because we actually, you know what I'm saying, me and my man Goldfinger, we got credits on AZ Pieces of Man album.
Oh, hold up.
Huh?
What song did you do? Because I know that album. That's Pieces of a Black Man. My thoughts, I know that album. That's the one with Nina Simone was on the intro.
That was our shit. That was our shit right there. The one with the Nina Simone. That was our shit right there, Papa.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
You think I'm lying, but that was one of my favorite shits on that album. It was that. It was the Pieces of a Black Man. I think the one he did with Sosa. I think $500,000. That's the one I'm talking about. That's crazy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
And we also did work with Sugar. At the time, she was dealing with my man Michael Roseman.
Sugar. What is Sugar?
Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea.
I don't know that.
You don't know who Sweet Tea is? She's from Jamaica. She's from out here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm lost, B.
Yeah.
Sweet Tea.
Yeah, Sweet
Simi,
Tea.
you young, but you ain't that young.
Yo, that's why I'm feeling crazy right now.
Yeah, it's not a lot of female rappers, so she's one that was around that time.
I shouldn't say that online because this shit come out, she gonna be
but you know now, you all know now.
And I gotta look her up.
Yeah. We was working with Henchmen. You know what I'm saying? Henchmen Entertainment.
Jimmy Henchman?
Yes.
Lord.
Yes.
Is the myths true? Was he like?
I'm saying I ain't gonna lie to you. I never met him. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I never met him. We really dealt with his brother Mario. You know what I'm saying? His brother Mario was the one who was really running it. At the time, Jimmy was locked up too. So.
God, what year was this?
Shit, bro. This was the 90s, man.
Oh,
this is the 90s.
So how long was he out? I feel like it must have been like the early 2000s or something, and then he went back in.
Right. But he was in jail for a long time, and they trying to put him under that shit right now.
Oh,
trying to put Jimmy under that shit.
It's unfortunate, but he's finished. I think that he in there. The feds got him. You ain't beating the feds.
I'm saying the whole industry is afraid of fucking Jimmy Henchman.
Damn.
The whole industry was scared of him. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to be like, he working for Henchmen? I'm like, yeah. Niggas used to be like, all right.
Damn.
For real. It used to be crazy. I used to be like, word. I used to be like, yo, Goldfinger. Yo, who the fuck is this dude? This nigga is crazy. But
because I mean, wasn't he locked up like I forgot who 50 Cent or something like not the rapper the gangster from Brooklyn was that his people? I don't know his story. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know his story too much. I think he was with Haitian Jack or something like that, or
yeah.
I'm just throwing names out at this point.
He was connected to just about everybody, including Puffy and all of them. All of them was all all connected.
Damn.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? I mean,
So and
actually, he is exposing Puffy and some child neglect,
oh my
child pornography shit.
man.
Because Puffy and Usher used to be sleeping in the same bed when Usher was 15.
Hold on, man. They trying to get that shit salacious over here, man.
Let's just think that what it is. You said Puff and Usher
Oh my god.
was sleeping in the same bed?
In the same bed.
Oh,
in the
wow.
same bed. I'm saying when we finish, I'm gonna show you the article. It's an ill fucking article.
Oh,
It
man.
just came out. They're trying to bring Puffy up on charges.
Oh,
that shit.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring Puffy up on some
Nah.
charges for that shit. Shit is real like that. You know what I'm saying?
We're not getting no revolt if this shit come out.
I'm saying. Let me explain something
Yeah.
to you. Right now, we're at the ground level.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give a fuck if you get a revolt or not because you can build your own revolt.
That's a
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we're at the ground floor right now.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna be afraid of?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
This shit is we at the ground floor.
In other
Nothing to be afraid of. You might build your whole fucking network on.
In other
on
words,
one
you be
fucking
alright, you
story.
tough.
You know what I'm saying? You might build
Yeah,
your whole
yeah.
network on one
Yeah.
fucking story like that.
No, man, you yeah. I didn't know that. But that's crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of crazy shit been going on in the industry.
Yeah. Let's keep those bodies in the closet. Well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like talking about it, you talk about it, because I don't know nothing about that shit.
Nah,
So what was your-
Puffy been trying to keep that shit under wraps. A lot of
I can
motherfuckers
imagine.
is turning up dead and a lot of shit like that. People were supposed to be coming out with autobiographies. They all end up turning up dead. Why?
Oh, okay.
Why?
Okay.
Why is that? Why is this shit still not coming out?
Somebody saying I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist. I am not a conspiracy theorist. But you got me thinking about names that I don't want to say because I need the facts. You said there's an article of Jimmy, and this is, that's
Absolutely.
something I can talk
Yeah,
about.
but
I'm not talking about
this is an interview about
conspiracy
you, boy.
theories.
This is about you.
Yeah. But it's all good. So, so after you did the album with Sweet Tea, what happened after that?
Well, after that, I was working on a lot of my artists.
Mm-hmm.
One of my artists, Joe Sumo, actually got signed by Motown. You know what I'm saying? We went through a whole plethora of different things, including pressing up our own record, running up to Hot 97 and wherever motherfuckers was at. Ended up on the Battle of the Beats, beat Tracy Lee. You know what I'm saying? Beat Tracy Lee. a couple
Listen, you
times.
did my favorite cut on that album, so I have full confidence that you can do this shit.
Yeah. We did.
That shit was fire.
We did a lot of running around, and like I said, it resulted in a record deal with Motown Records.
Did you get the bread for that? Or
Of course we got the bread. But the thing that threw the monkey wrench and everything was our release date was September 11th, 2001.
Wow.
So
So that kind of
So
fucked up.
on the same day that our record was supposed to be releasing,
The
a whole deal went up in smoke. Because the World Trade Center got knocked down on our release date.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit hurt you, right? It hurt like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And to this day, it's bugged because I look on the internet and my same EP that we put out, motherfuckers is selling that shit for $350 a pop. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got my lawyer checking out who these motherfuckers are and what bread these niggas got for us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Are they selling it like international?
all over the fucking world. This shit is viral. It's viral right now, all over the world. Niggas are selling that shit for $350.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, so you know, that's the thing. You know, we have ups and downs in what we've been doing, but the thing is, I always know what we doing is working, so I never fucking stop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I was in the studio last week, week before that. I stayed working. You know what I'm saying? And 2 weeks ago, I was in the studio in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was at the Little Baby in them niggas studio.
Really?
Banging out some work. You know what I'm saying?
For Baby? For Lil
No,
Baby?
no,
Oh, just
for us.
Okay,
For us.
okay.
For us. You know what I'm saying? And we came back up here and we banged out some more shit. You know what I'm saying? But we stay working, man. We stay working.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't do this work, shit ain't gonna get done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I accept that responsibility and the challenge that it takes to make something like what I do work every day.
So if somebody wants to get into the game, like what's that journey like to keep the bills paid? Because you know, most of us, you know, most people who start the industry usually are starving artists. How did you navigate that road to not be to be able to produce the music you love and provide a lifestyle that you know that's feasible for a grown man who can provide for their family?
Like I said, I've always worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I've always worked hard. Whether it be with my music or, you know what I'm saying? I got 9 to 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that pays bills.
And
But-
that's the in between.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I always keep a revenue source.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was younger, revenue source was always DJing. We used to do 2, 3, 4 parties in a weekend.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it was, how we was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that knew what we was doing, they fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we was good at what we was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we never had to worry about we need some money to go to the studio.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? We do 2 or 3 parties this weekend. We got the money for the studio and a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we always live like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Biggest check. What was your biggest check from the industry?
the biggest check probably like 100,000.
One time?
One time. That was with our deal.
$100,000. What do you do with that?
Shit,
I
I got kids, bro.
God
I got
damn.
kids, man.
Wait, so each of y'all caught 100?
I would put 2 of my kids through college.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I got 2 in college right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's never a shortage of where my money can go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So there's always some shit going on.
Damn.
But, you know, my kids are making me proud and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got one daughter. She has bachelor's and a master's. She's a teacher for the New York City school system.
So what's up?
You know what I'm saying?
Phenomenal.
My son, he has a bachelor's in pre-law. He's doing his thing and shit. You know what I mean? You know, so I feel that, you know, I've definitely been doing my job and I continue to do my job as a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I stay working hard to really make sure that I have something to pass on to them as far as a business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Biggest moment, what, personal and business. What was your proudest moments?
That's a hard question, man. I mean, I have too many proud moments. It's like all of this shit is my baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, to tell you the truth, I could tell you right now that sitting right here is one of my proudest moments.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
That's
yeah,
dope.
because
That's
because
dope.
because I sat here and I talked with Bug Out about this, and I see it coming to fruition. I'm one of those dudes that I'm not about that talk. I like to talk to people about what they're doing. I like to see the action behind it too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? And to see it coming together, it's a super proud moment. You heard?
That's what's up. What was the time where you felt like you, the moment you felt like you was a part, like you made it in the industry?
Man, that was a long time ago, man.
Break it
That was
down.
a long time ago, man.
I'm sure. Shit, you got two kids in college.
I felt like I made it when I was performing at Roy Wilkins Park with Onyx and Lost Boys and Kid Capri at Roy Wilkins.
God,
You know what I'm saying? That was a huge ass moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. At the time, Kid Capri was bigger than all of us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He was bigger than all of us. And to just be in the same building with somebody like that, I was like, yo, we could fucking do this shit too.
Yeah.
So that was, to me, that was a huge ass moment.
Well, you ever had that moment where you felt like you was in the industry? Like you made it, like, oh.
D&D. When me and Shaq was in D&D studio making a song, Slum Is Everything.
Oh,
that was a ill moment. With Cheeks and all them, everybody was there and they was loving the song, and I felt like we was there. And then we started opening up for Cheeks, and that felt good right there. I ain't gonna lie, that was dope for me.
Yeah, that's
Word.
ill. That's ill.
That's an
Word.
ill moment right there.
Word.
Too.
For real.
Word.
That's
You know what I'm
ill.
saying?
Totally. D&D and then you there? Yeah, that's gangster right there.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that moment, but if it was anything, this probably would be my proudest moment because, it's part of what you said, like, like we literally just
that's definitely for me
like,
too.
Yo, like we just had a conversation.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, I told you, I was like, yo, look, when I get we can do this shit, but once I got to get my MBA first.
Yeah.
I got my MBA. I was like, I'm ready. And you know what I'm saying?
Sammy, I'm telling you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Sammy. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you more than me.
What exactly you got
of
your
that.
MBA in?
Master's of Business Administration.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I needed to know how to do all this shit.
No, I'm saying I didn't know that the Masters in Business has anything to do with
I'll break that down.
The technical side.
I'll break that down, but you were saying something?
No. Your story a little bit intriguing right now. So you got the.
Well, what happened for me was, like my first degree was music. Like I wanted to be a rapper, but like when I was in August Martin up the block.
Absolutely.
They had like this beat club. It was like an after school shit where, all the rappers would record and stuff. And at the time, I really wasn't confident in rhyming, but I was like, I still want to be a part of the game.
Right.
And then I seen this girl, like she was doing like all the engineering, like recording and everything like that. And I was like, oh, she can do it. Oh, I can do that. And I was like, I was, and I was looking at the program they had, and it was like some shit called Cubase. And I was like, oh, let me go home and see if I can download that shit. And then I downloaded it, and it was just like tweaking it, filling it, trying to figure out how it worked. And then I kind of figured out how it worked. And then when I was recording, I wasn't getting the sound that I wanted to. And then from that frustration, I was like, oh, let me go to school. And like I was listening to the radio, and the shit said IAR. And I was like, oh, I'm going. And then I went there, and then from there, I was, I built a studio. I had clientele in it. Bug would know some of the clientele would come in here. I actually caught some customers one time because, like, I was talking to G or somebody, and then they just like, oh, you record? Next thing you know, I had like, I had people coming to my studio. She was in my crib and shit like that. But when I built it, it didn't get to where I wanted it to be big. And from there, it was like, why is any company that I make not growing the way I needed to grow? I didn't say that in my head, but I was just like, why is these shits failing?
You know why? Because your failure led you up to what your success is going to be.
Yeah.
Now this is is the beginning of your success right here, right now, of all the work that you put in from the other shit you was doing.
But absolutely, but that was the inception of when I wanted to go back to college, to be like, yo, how the hell do I create a business? Because I was thinking to myself at the time, I had like a low end security job. If I was like, I need a degree for just in case none of these white people hire me. Because at the time, when you're a young kid, you don't believe, nobody believes, like I knew what I was capable of doing, but I didn't know how to convince or educate people what I was capable of doing. So I was just like, if all else fails, I need to know how to start a business from ground up. So when I graduated from LaGuardia, and that was for music recording, I looked at Baruch College, and they was like, oh, that's one of the best CUNYs in the school. I mean, in the city. And it was about business. And I was like, I always wanted to do business. And then when I looked at the program, they had entrepreneurship. So, it was just like, that's all I ever wanted to do was own my own shit. Like from jump, because I never wanted to work for somebody, but I didn't know how not to work for somebody.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then when I did that, it was like, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur because I didn't just stop where the school stopped at. I did more. I was reading all kind of books. I'm listening to everything that had business involved in it. Any type of time they talk about John D. Rockefeller, I want to know what they mindsets were. It was like that for me. And then once I was about to graduate, it clicked like, oh, I think I read the book E-Myth. And it was, I don't know if you ever read that book, but it's a book about how it basically explains how not Walmart, what's Ray Kroc, the founder,
McDonald's.
Yeah, and breaking down like his business plan on how he had shit working, where he was like, you break the job down so simple that anybody can do that shit. So if one person quit, your job, you don't stop making money, or your business don't stop working and shit like that. And for me, that book made it click for me on, what it takes to run a business and shit like that. And school, and then once I got my MBA, it was just like, it let me understand what it's like to be, what it is to be a CEO and carry on the vision of the company and what it really means to do it. But the entrepreneurship part taught me, you gonna do this shit yourself first before you can be able to pay somebody to do this shit. Eventually, your job is because as a CEO, your job is to as an entrepreneur, you're taking the risk. As a CEO, you are making sure that the company is in line with the vision that y'all first set forth to, in the vision that y'all created, and making sure that the company is always going in that direction. Because in real life, there's always going to be opportunities for money, to make money. But does those opportunities to make money align with your vision?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's not, then you shouldn't do it, because it's going to compromise what you're trying to sell.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The business shit get real deep when you when you go into it. And it is funny because so many people, when I told them I was going for entrepreneurship, they was just like, why are you doing that? You don't need to go to school for that. And it was like, for me, I already was in entrepreneurship, so I know.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm missing. So,
Yeah, Timmy, but I'll tell you,
some of the times you go to school, what you're doing is filling in the blanks.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? You're just filling in the blanks. You know what I'm saying? I've been an entrepreneur all my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My first $100 I earned doing a party. I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From that $100, I got records, got more equipment.
Yeah.
This is 1980 now. I got mad shit with that $100.
Yeah.
What not to cut you off though, what made you want to be a DJ?
Word.
My older brother was a DJ.
Oh, your older brother was a DJ. Oh.
Yeah, my older brother was a DJ. He was in the Navy, and he used to be on overseas, and he'd be sending back equipment to the crib. And me and my brother, we plug the shit in. We using that shit while he ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So he just lit the fire. You know what I'm saying? He lit the fire under us. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That my brother, he long time he never fucked with DJing, and the last couple years he started to fuck with it again. Now he's doing the Serato. Yeah, Serato.
I miss
style.
that old DJ way.
Nah,
of
I miss
cutting
it too,
records.
man. I
that shit was so dope.
Yeah, like that was a skill. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
yo.
I believe your partner challenged me to a battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he was thinking about, but
Who you talking about?
your partner,
Who's my partner?
G
Vaz?
G Fast.
Battled you to what?
He challenged me
He
to
was
a battle
shitting
on turntable.
He was shitting you, yo.
He had to be. I ain't seen G flip a record in my life.
Yo, boy, all this time you know.
I'm saying, I'm a competitive nigga,
Yeah.
so I'm ready for him. I'm competitive.
Yo,
like that,
shout out to G Vaz right now. He's not here right now, but the funny thing is, if he was here, I wonder what he would say. Like, he'll still say probably that he can beat you.
I'm competitive like that. When
Yo,
somebody brings something up,
You
I'll be
fucked
like,
me
oh,
up with
word?
that. Like, I don't know.
I'll be like, oh, word? I'll be like, this
talking
nigga about to bring me out of retirement.
I didn't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you was talking about maybe Doc or
I
somebody.
thought he was talking about Shaq. You know
No,
what
I
I'm
thought you
saying?
was talking about Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
Because Doc did DJ. Doc did DJ.
Doc could never fuck with me.
It's on the record. It's on the record. It's on the record.
It's all gravy. It's all gravy.
It's on the record now, baby.
Yeah, but you know, I'm competitive.
Yeah.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what?
Yeah, no doubt.
You like challenge me? I'm like, hold up. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, tell me, let's talk about Music Buff Radio. In this is your baby now.
Absolutely.
Hold on, let me get the camera.
Man.
There we go. Oh, that's clear right there. Music
Yeah,
Buff Radio. Can I put? I don't even know if I should put your number there.
Hey,
I'll blur that shit out.
I don't mind. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
Mike Jones.
My phone,
It's on the flyer.
Yeah,
so
it's on the flyer.
My number's on there for a reason.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want the artist to give me a call.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I make
yeah.
these up. I make these up to give these out to people. And I also have stickers and stuff like that. When I go to studios, I put them shits up.
Yeah, that was my favorite part
Music
about
Buff
the
Radio
studio.
was
Like
up
when
in
I had
here.
the studio, I make sure everybody, like I had like a door. Like I don't know how my basement had it, but it was like a walk-in closet type shit. Where I had the control room on the outside, and I had like a booth, and you could just walk in the door and shit. And I just have like mad clothes in it to sop up all the dead air and shit like that. And I'd be like, you're right on the door. Like that shit has so much people on that motherfucker. Yeah, that was. I mean, I still have the studio. But, you know, I mean, I have the equipment. I don't have a room for it because, like, I live all the way in Brooklyn now. And, you know, it's...
Yeah, that's not far.
Yeah, I know, but it just...
It's not far. I mean, especially for me, man. I be, you know what I'm saying, dealing with what I deal with.
Yeah.
I be in all 5 boroughs.
You in
All
Atlanta,
5 boroughs.
too. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This shit is popping. It's there. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we fucking with up and coming artists. We fuck with entrepreneurs, filmmakers, community activists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We deal with fashion as well. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's what actually brought me down to Atlanta the first time, because I was actually in Atlanta twice last month. One was for a grand opening of a fashion show called Lab down there. You know, some of my peoples from up here open up a store down there.
Yeah.
And shit is popping. Crazy popping. And second time I went down is because I'm recording an album. You know? So
That's what's up.
We moving around.
Yeah.
Moving around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, music and this stuff has been my life. I recorded in every borough in New York. You know what I'm saying? You know, last week we was recording in Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? But Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Long Island.
Tell me, I'm about to deviate for a little bit, but what was your biggest failure?
That's a good question.
Give him a good answer.
Because I don't even focus on none of that shit.
I don't hear that
I
shit,
can't.
man.
I can't.
I don't
even-
want to hear that, man.
I'm dead ass.
There's failures in here, B.
I'm saying
Somebody-
there's definitely
You're
been
not
failures,
successful
but
unless you got failure.
Yeah, you got
I
failure.
don't focus on that shit. I'm saying.
I ain't saying you have to focus,
I'm
but-
so.
You don't
driven
remember not
that
one failure.
I don't even try to remember that
You give
shit.
it a
I just
Dame Dash
move.
answer,
I
bro.
just move on.
You ain't buying it.
I move on.
Oh my God, man. Vaughn, you killing me, man. You
Nah, I
killing
don't
me, dog.
focus. I don't focus on that
You
on
don't
shit like
focus
that.
on it, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Look. My
All right, so what
my
would you-
experience is so extensive. A lot of the shit that I have done, I can't remember.
Okay, now
So
what
that-
would you?
I mean, that just gives you
I
a
got it.
baseline.
Now, what would you tell somebody not to do then?
Huh?
What would you tell somebody not to do?
Stop.
Stop. You ever stop?
I have stopped before.
That's a failure.
Pause. I will say pause because it's never really a full stop. You know what I'm saying? There's never
pause is a stop, though.
There
It's a
hasn't been 1 year that I haven't been in the studio.
Yeah, but a pause is a stop though.
So I'm saying,
Yeah, that's like a little
pause.
frustration type of stumble. Like, yeah, but that would be it. And you could say, keep going. You can say that. Yeah, so everybody goes through that, really. So, but you don't taste success really until you go through failures.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Even Hov failed.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me.
know what I'm
Trust me. I
saying?
know about that.
He know about others, but he don't know about
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
All right.
Nah, he said it though. He said it
No,
though.
I'm
He
saying,
paused.
I know about Hov and his whole story. I used to be, you know what I'm saying? We used to be in the same club, chilling together. You know what I mean? It was, you know, different. You know?
Vaughn, it's a pleasure having you out here spreading this game, talking about your experiences, promoting your new shows and radio station. Actually, you said you got an album. What's that? When is that coming out?
2023 is coming
Okay,
out.
2023 ain't but a month away.
It's gonna be. We still got some work to do with it.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? We got some skits and shit like that. We got to do with it. We got.
but it's close.
We got to mix and master through artwork and shit like that. But we're actually not going to be doing a conventional rollout where most people just release it to all platforms. This one is going to be a classic album and it's going to be an NFT. So it's gonna
that's
be
what's
a
up.
limited edition joint.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to beat a different path. You know what I mean?
Shit, all the time.
Because you know, I'm intricately aware of what goes on nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't know, 60,000 songs get released a day.
God.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Somehow you gotta figure out a way to differentiate yourself from the masses.
That's one of the hard parts. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
Absolutely. So,
Oh, what's your Instagram?
my Instagram is Vaughn Belgrave.
At Vaughn Belgrave. Your Twitter's the same thing. Everything is the same thing.
Vaughn
All right.
Belgrave.
So we can
And you know, if you want to tune into my show, you can check it. It's on Music Buff Radio on YouTube. Music Buff Radio Live.
we may have to come on your show to promote our shit too, man.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, we broadcast every Thursday.
All right.
We got a little studio out in the Bronx. You know what I mean? You guys can come
Not the
through.
Matrix.
Nah, it's not the Matrix, but it's
something-
a nice
okay.
little studio.
Nice spot.
Nice little studio.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Vaughn, it's a pleasure, man.
Absolutely. Great meeting you.
Same here.
And we definitely, I'm sure that we're going to talk because you have some of the skill set that needed in my business.
Indeed. Same here, man. Same here.
I'm starting a record company.
No doubt.
Yeah, too. So.
That's dope. See how podcast just links up the dots.
Company. We're gonna have a storefront. We're gonna have a studio. All of that.
That's a fact.